From Dana White using OF girls to promote Power Slap, all the way to Paul Craig being down bad for Mackenzie Dern, all the way again to potentially the worst things to happen in MMA this year. Here is everything that you missed in MMA this week. We're going to go through all of it for you today. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you were to hear, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels, and this is where we go through everything that has been trending or made the Explore page, or just interesting things that the UFC has posted throughout the past week. Starting off with this clip. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, dude. Dana White posting, Jelly Bean is giving away this McLaren for free. All you have to do is watch Power Slap this Friday, December 6th, live and free on Rumble. Go to link in the bio for details. Just the idea of Dana White posting about a girl named Jelly Bean, it's crazy. All right, check this out. We'll get into some replies, okay? This is what Dana White and Power Slap has gone on to, man.
Everybody says that I don't care about my cars. Well,
oh my God.
That's why I'm giving away this McLaren 600 LT at Power Slap.
That's crazy, by the way. That's crazy just watching her smash that. Did Dana White just say, hey, like, hey, maybe Nina Drama's getting replaced?
For free. Check out the links in our bios on how to enter.
That's actually crazy that they went and got that, because I think everybody's seeing this chick somewhere at some point. I've definitely like seen her like just jumping on cars or something like that. Regardless. Let's take a look at the replies of what people had to say, okay? There is a serious one, but there are some funny ones to go along with it. Valentina Gomez had this to say about it. Dana, using an OF girl to promote Power Slap is not the move. These women are exactly the ones that destroy masculinity and young girls. I love what you've done with the UFC and Power Slap, but this is low and disgusting. I completely agree with that. What they've done to masculinity is absolutely ridiculous, and we do have men to blame as well, and mostly to blame for allowing this to happen to young men. You have a lot of fathers to blame for, I will say, but this is definitely not helping, Dana White. This is definitely not helping, okay? Sorry. This is the one that made me laugh. It's just the simple, stupid ones that get me. All-time low here, oil boy. Dana's never gonna escape the oil stuff, man. This is pretty much what it takes to get people to watch Power Slap. Unfortunately, it's true. No, did you know that if you take all of the numbers from the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, combine them all together, they don't even touch the numbers of Power Slap. That's how good that we're doing, because we need to go and get a girl named Jelly Bean to smash a car. And you know what's crazy? It's you're going to get some of those down bad guys for it to work and watch Power Slap. If Dana White had Jelly Bean and just walking around, maybe just being, does Power Slap have ring card girls? I don't know. If she's there, all of those dudes buying a row F, they're already pathetic enough for doing what they do. But they're going to be there. Oh my God, Jelly Bean, I support you at Power Slap. You look so good over at Power Slap, Jelly Bean. You did so good. Talk to me, please. 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 I'm paying you. Ridiculous. The fans already can't stand Nina Drama. Now you went and downgraded to this OF trash bag. Who do you have in store for us next? You know, at least Nina can bring some entertainment. At least the interviews are unique. At least we have something when it comes to Nina Drama, right? The fans already can't stand Nina Drama, but this, unfortunately, is a downgrade. Let's continue on to a post by UFC this Thanksgiving. You get one fighter to bring home for Thanksgiving. Let's take a look at what all of the fighters had to say about this.
Fight over for a Jones family Thanksgiving. I think Daniel Cormier. He seems like a guy who can eat.
Now, it's crazy to me that John is just trolling Cormier to that level. Like, he just knows what he's doing. He knows that Daniel's going to watch us, and he knows it's going to get under his skin. He's so good at this, unfortunately.
Who can eat.
No one.
Stipe inviting nobody.
Daniil Dariush.
That's a real one, though. That's a real one. Just inviting a nice guy, family man. I would love to have Daniil Dariush over for Thanksgiving.
I definitely invite the alpha male boys then.
Don't fry. Oh my gosh. Invited to the Chandler family Thanksgiving.
My boy Max, for sure. He lives like 3 minutes from down the road. It only makes sense.
That would make sense. Why wouldn't you invite Holloway if that's the case? Wait. Does he live in Hawaii? Now I'm questioning, does Max live in Hawaii? I don't know.
I feel like Volkanovski probably add a lot of value because he seems like he can cook.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Cooking, never miss cooking with Volk.
I've always been a big fan of George St. Pierre, so I think I'd want to invite him and then just pick his brain about some stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Had to be Marcus McGee, dog.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, Kyler Phillips. That's so funny. But actually, like, I do like Marcus McGee. I'm just messing around.
That's my boy.
And I would bring Sean Strickland because I like when there's different opinions.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he would
invite
start something.
Islam Makhachev so I can stare at him while I eat turkey.
Just have
Some things that Chandler says, man. Just imagine it. He looks up. What, brother? Why you gotta make Thanksgiving dinner so uncomfortable, Chandler, man? Come on.
got
Come
a big
on.
win. Let's get my guy Ilya Taporia over here. Who's getting the invite? Now, it all depends if you want it to be entertaining. I might go with Sean Strickland.
I gotta go with my buddy Stipe.
Stipe doesn't want you, Weidman, unfortunately. Stipe doesn't want anybody.
Stipe Miocic.
My Thanksgiving guest would have to be Mackenzie Dern.
Yep. That's the one everybody was talking about. Why do you want Mackenzie Dern, eh, Paul Craig?
Ooh, Valentina Shevchenko.
All the UFC PI staff, I love those guys.
Now, Moreno's a real one, dude. Moreno's absolutely a real one for that. Just appreciating the UFC workers.
Maybe we can do something nice.
The boss, the White.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Is there anything else over there? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But regardless, Paul Craig was the one big takeaway from that entire thing. Paul Craig wanted Mackenzie Dern. I always want to see if Mackenzie sees that stuff. Like, top reply said, "You think I'm just going to let you feed me, John?" Jones just gets under his skin so well, dude. He plays the nice guy act like, Daniel, how are you doing, man? I just hope everything's going okay in life. Things like that, you know? I'm surprised Chandler didn't shout Conor McGregor. That's true, actually. That's true. Conor McGregor, if you're going to have dinner with somebody, have dinner with me. If you can. I can so see him doing that, actually. I'd probably pay pay-per-view to watch John Jones and DC having lunch together because I'm sure I'll end up watching some of the most entertaining fights ever. I so agree with that. I need to see them sit down and have lunch, and Jones just like pretending to be nice about it, pretending to respect Daniel Cormier, and Daniel just like having enough of it, okay? Let's continue on to another post that hit the Exploring page of 2.4 million views. Dovey posted this. What's an MMA UFC pill that's hard to swallow? There are a lot of them, but we did choose a couple for you over here. Charles Oliveira will never be champion again. I think it's unlikely, but I don't think it's worth writing like it's a pill that's hard to swallow because it certainly is possible. This one hurts, though. Sonnen would have been champion if he had lasted the first round against John Jones. They would not have let John Jones walk back out, and then Chael Sonnen would have been your undisputed and undefeated champion of the world, okay? Now, let's continue on. Tracy Cortez actually hit the online Explore page Twitter space because this post is actually the one that kind of started it all, but the quote tweet of it was the one that really popped off. The Zucker fan had this to say, "What the hell has happened to her?" And it's just Tracy Cortez. I don't know where it's from, probably an interview, but it's just a regular picture of Tracy Cortez without makeup. If you are not somebody who is an overconsumer of adult content, somebody who doesn't constantly watch girls like Jelly Bean, you would know that this is a fairly regular woman. I mean, she's not like the best looking girl in the whole world, but this is just your, this is just an average picture of an average girl. I don't look at this and I go, disgusting, because my dopamine receptors haven't been absolutely fried, okay? This is the one that popped off a little bit more, though. Have y'all never seen a woman without makeup before? And then the whole thread started talking about Tracy Cortez in general. This was one of the replies to it. They must have never seen her before either. They were only ever looking at her ass. That's also true, to be honest with you, because oftentimes you see Tracy Cortez online. The type of stuff that you see is this type of stuff, just Tracy Cortez and not necessarily even looking forward. This is what the fans see of Tracy Cortez. They don't even look at her face while she's fighting. Let's continue on, though, over to Shavkat Rakhmonov. Dovey posted this. What's the actual context of this video? And actually, I've never seen this video until I watched it, right? Like, I watched it prior to recording this video. We're going to get something working out, by the way, if you're a regular viewer to the channel, where I'm going to have all of this chosen for me so I can get an authentic reaction. And we do this on another channel, too. I don't recall if it was the MMA one, because, again, I am your guy with too many YouTube channels, guys. I want to have these picked out for me like I've done on my other channels. I don't recall if the last one was picked out for me or if I ended up picking them out, but for all of these ones, I personally picked out and I've been keeping track about what's hitting the page this week. So I'd like to get an authentic reaction for you guys over here, but let's continue on to the actual video. And I'm just going to mute that for copyright purposes. So Shavkat walking with the bird. I don't know, and it's true, I don't know the actual context of that video, but the top reply over here says he wanted to impress Laura Sanko. Very, very true, dude. It's actually crazy to me how, like, down bad. It's obvious that Laura Sanko is for Shavkat, and it's she needs to impress him. That's actually so real. That's actually so real, and I love that Shavkat, to my knowledge, doesn't even acknowledge it, okay? Let's continue on, guys, to the next post by ACD MMA. What was the absolute worst thing to ever happen in the UFC this year? And you can already see the top reply, but let me bring it over to you to make it a little bit bigger. This guy. I disagree with this, guys. I actually like Jamal Hill. Plus, he brings a ton of entertainment. At least he's not boring. I think that he's brought us a lot of really good memes with the... I don't even know how he did it. He did it like this, kind of, right? He did it like this. Like Jamal Hill, not only that, the trash talking online, the fight with Pereira, the break in the arrow. Dude, I think that Jamal Hill actually brought a lot. Whether you like him or you hate him, I think that he did a good job this year. This one was the saddest. When Volk died, hit me to my core. Hit me to my core. I did not like seeing that at all. The Combat Sports Matrixer had this to say: the new UFC gloves, the amount of finishes decreased after they were adopted. Thankfully, the UFC is slowly going back to the old gloves. Yeah, it's really weird how that actually happened, but that's true. That's true. The UFC gloves have affected the sport, but I still enjoy myself, but you are right. And of course, you have the Batista versus Aldo. Now, I've always talked about, like, I like Mario Batista. One fight's actually not going to change that. But guys, actually, it's a good point, because speaking of Mario Batista, do you think that he deserves the hate that he gets? I have a whole video explaining why I do not believe he deserves this hate, which you can check out right here. I would love to have you guys over there. Sorry, my dog is sleeping. She looks dead. I don't know why. I don't know if the video's covering it, but regardless, thank you so much for being here, guys. Check out that video. Thanks for watching. Take care.